Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO 44 coming at you with another video. All right, so the Lakers are up 62-58 at the half against the New York Knicks, and it is the D'Lo versus Juju show. It is Lakers. What is the year? 20? I don't know. 17, whatever the heck year it was, 16. Whenever these dudes were running around as pups for the Lakers, it brings a tear to my eyes almost to see them play this well versus one another. D'Lo's back in LA. Juju's now with the Knicks, and they are just burning the house down. D'Lo started the game hitting 4 out of 5 threes, 9 out of 10 shots, I think is what that thing said. Just stellar shooting. The only reason why he didn't have 30 points at the half is because coach set him down. No foul trouble. And he was the only one doing anything. That was the thing. He had like 14 points he had ripped off immediately, and the coach set him down. Set AD down at the same time and proceeded to not check them back in until the 9-minute mark of the second quarter. During that time, the Knicks pretty much went on a nice little run, kept the lead throughout all that time. And, we had trouble. We really had trouble stopping Juju. He was just driving, and the rebound total was really bad. We have got to rebound the ball better. There's a guy by the name of Miles McBride who I didn't really see him get too many minutes in these last couple of games that the Knicks played in the highlights, so I didn't mention him in the pregame, which is a big mistake because he is a very, very big-time player on the defensive end for them with 3 steals right now, and he's just being overly disruptive. The 3 steals actually don't even really tell the story. He's even more disruptive than that because what he's essentially doing is pressing us. As soon as we cross the half-court line, he's in position to just kind of free safety it and daredevil it, kind of trying to go after steals and just putting us in positions to just have a really mucked up game. He's pretty much pulling a Vando on us, and he's an absolute nightmare, man. I'm having things are getting better when they sit him down, but as long as he's out there, we need to account for what he's doing to us defensively. We need to account for how he's making us, basically be in a very uncomfortable position. And when you couple that with Mitchell Robinson on the defensive end, his length, they're doing some good things defensively. But Mitchell Robinson on the offensive end has been kind of funny because he's going up against Anthony Davis, and AD is in his head. There's no question about it. He's airballing layups and stuff like that. It's really quite funny to see. But all in all, this has been a barn burner, man. High octane. D'Lo versus Juju. They're both on fire. Is pretty much what it is. I think Julius has like 23 points or something like that. He's not missing much of anything, which is kind of funny because he was so dang cold yesterday against the Clippers. I had a feeling he was going to come out and want to show out. And he has. So that's what we're seeing. I'm having a little frustration tonight because I just think we're a little bit of it. We're doing things that are making the game a lot harder than it has to be. Just like I said, he set D'Lo and AD at the same time, and they were the only ones really playing well for us to start the game. He put the bench in, and they just weren't really getting it going, and it was like he just kept them out there. I guess he was trying to sit those two, maybe buy some rest, but this isn't necessarily the team to do that against because of how Juju's playing. So I just don't know. Maybe we're happy we bought rest, but we are very lucky to be only down by 3. So hopefully in the second half we can kind of do something to get some boards out there, man. We have got to keep them off the offensive glass. They're giving themselves too many second chance points. Their size is disrupting us. I like that we're able to get some shots out of guys like Rui Hachimura. But Troy Brown is ice cold, man. He's giving us nothing from behind the arc. We keep finding him. He keeps breaking. So that's where some of those possessions have gone. Malik Beasley is finding ways of making himself useful out there, driving at the rim, which is really important. Dennis Schroeder as well. We found him sliding, running at the rim. And I really love what I'm seeing from D'Angelo Russell finding AD, constantly looking for AD, making decisions to pass up jump shots that he could possibly take for opportunities to get his teammates in hopefully that can start to pay off even more so. D'Angelo's playing stellar, man. I would have never removed him from the game. The way he was playing the first half of this game, he should have played all of the first half of this game. And I just feel like sometimes we have predetermined things we want to do that don't read what is actually happening in the basketball game. And I think that's what it was. Our coach said, okay, it's time for Schroeder to get minutes. Remember minutes mentality crap? This is not a minutes mentality type of situation. If you got a guy who's 4 for 4 from behind the arc and nobody else is doing anything, sitting him is not your best decision. It's not your best decision. And so that's what I saw from Darvin Ham, him just making rotation decisions, That left us at a size disadvantage as usual, because I can't tell you how many times we saw guys like R.J. Barrett shooting over Malik Beasley and stuff like that, just ridiculous. And then, you got to give the Knicks credit as well. You got to give a guy like Isaiah Hartenstein credit as well for playing interior defense very well. When they set Mitchell Robinson down and McBride down, they still had defensive players playing well. So that's what it is. The Knicks are clamping it against us. They're shooting the ball well. Both teams are shooting above 50% from the field. The Lakers are shooting above 40% from the three because of D'Lo, just like last game. But if we don't find a way to get some boards out here, we're going to continue to give them the buckets they need to stay in position to win this game. So I'm not happy with this game. Is much harder than it has to be right now. And I just want Darvin Ham to lean on some things that work for him and lean away from some things that don't, man. It's just simple common sense stuff. It's only one guy scoring out there. Keep him on the floor, please. That's all I'm saying. BDL 44. I thank you all for watching. I'm out.